Hello and welcome to World Makers Consortium, episode 90. I'm going to try and hold it together. Still pretty burned out from the drive back from Georgia and Joefest, but thankfully I have people here to help me out with the show. So let's bring out Mr. Wedzilla.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. No, hey, how's it going, man?
Good, man. I feel like I just saw you a day before yesterday.
It's like
that
we
Wednesday?
did Tuesday, but yeah.
Was that Wednesday we had?
Yeah. Tuesday, sir.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, the days are like just gone from the long journey back from Georgia, but no, it was fun stopping in everywhere. And
yeah,
we
man.
get to hang out, go for dinner with Tone at the old Timber Shack or whatever the hell. That was awesome, dude. Was it Timbers?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it was awesome. All right, well, let's bring out Mr. Famine Studios as well.
What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Glad to be here. Glad you guys made it. Glad everybody made it home safely. Safe travels. We had a lot of storms across the U.S. and fucking up north, so I'm glad you guys made it back.
It's true.
It is true. No, that was at the hotel on, I think, Tuesday night. That storm rolled into Michigan, and I just stood out on the balcony and just was like, kind of like having a beer and stuff and just watching the lightning and shit. It was pretty
Praying for fucking Satan to take you.
Yeah. And usually Satan answers, but not when I'm in Michigan for some reason.
He's very busy.
You're pretty close to hell already. You'd think you would answer.
I don't know. Maybe Satan is Canadian. You never know. Yeah. Well, let's bring out Mr. Fat Red Food then too.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, man? So Mr. Brian has this dumb thing called an anniversary that he has to do tonight, so he can't be
Nerd.
So yeah, have a good night, Brian. Hopefully you're having a lovely anniversary. And
hey, congratulations to you and your wife.
Yeah, congratulations, I guess.
It's good.
Fucking family.
But
it's a valid excuse.
I think toys above all else. So
well, there you go.
We'll hold it down for him.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But yeah,
that was covered.
Did you touch Brian? Did you touch his head when you saw him? Was he taller than you?
Oh, I did.
Shorter than you?
No, we're about the same height. He was shorter than I expected, but just the way it goes. But no, that was a lot of fun meeting Brian and Bjorn and Bob and oh my god, everybody was there, man. It was like crazy.
Famine, how tall are you?
Well, it depends on which gas station I'm coming in and out of, but 5'11".
Really? I thought you were taller than me.
I am taller than you.
But I'm like 6 foot. I'm 6 foot.
You thought?
Are you? Are you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you gonna go to?
I was telling people you were 6'2", man. I was like, Family's like 6'2".
Yeah, I thought you were taller than that too.
Yeah,
I thought maybe you were like 6 something.
I think.
Are you gonna go to fucking the same thing again this year?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not doing any cons this year.
It'll just be me and Dom then. That's fine.
I
was gonna say we could measure.
You could, but he's
Dom.
I met with you.
Tall.
I'm like 5'10" ish, depending on the day, as I get shorter and shorter each year.
I don't know. Dom is a pretty tall guy. He was like well over me, like me. He bet he's like 6'4" or something.
19 and a half feet tall, I actually heard.
Yeah. Shoots fire from his ass. Yeah, I've heard the stories too.
Whoa.
Wow.
But we'll check in with the chat here real quick before we get rolling too hard in the show. Oh, it's Tone. Tone gave us a $5.
Oh, thanks, Tone.
So, yeah, that's just Tone reminding people that the super chats are active.
Super chats are
active.
active.
You can bring his chat up, or you bring it up.
How's that work? Yes, I have to get to it. Oh, here, there we go.
I didn't know how they worked.
When Famine is laying down, he is taller than Zilla.
his big pee-pee.
Fuck.
It's very tall. It's very narrow. It's like a tape measure.
Nice.
Oh my
God. He folds it up.
It makes the noise too when it goes back. Yeah.
Oh.
Snaps your finger. Like, ow!
Shit.
Every time.
You guys are gonna have to get a room alone somewhere.
I was in your room. I was laying in your bed this week. Hey.
Yeah, but you weren't laying on my fuzzy blanket.
That's true. I moved it out of the way because I didn't want to get my germs on your fuzzies. So
There you go. But tonight we've
very
got
soft. His blanket was very soft.
We
Mudhorn,
got
what's up?
Mudhorn Station. Mr. Fanboy Tone, of course, is in there. That was awesome getting to hang out with you on Tuesday, bro. And then we've got Better Ray Bob, which so obviously met him at Joefest. That was awesome to meet him in person. He's a fun time, man.
What's up, Bob?
We got David Dunn in the chat. What's going on, man? We also have Timbo.
Timbo.
That's probably it's good timing because that's probably one of the first things we're gonna go over is our new challenge. We've got Punk Goose. Welcome. I don't recognize you in the chat.
What's
so
up?
if it's
What's
your
up?
first time,
What's up?
welcome. We got Triple D Outpost. Outpost.
What's up, Triple D?
It's hilarious. And a few others just rolling in now and going with this. But we are planning another challenge right now that'll probably go well out into August, if not the end of August, because I want to wait for Pirates to be done his Champions of the Universe? I should know better. I don't know. I'm still like so brain dead from the driving and stuff. I just got home. I'm getting the bearings.
Didn't that start like 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
He did start it and then had to abandon it, and then he's back at it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought the shit was still going on. I felt foolish. My apologies.
Dude, there'd be some awesome customs if that was a 2-year challenge.
Oof.
Too. That'd be like a long time. But
for sure.
With all that, Tom, well, all that shit out of the way, I'm just gonna roll the intro for it, and then we will go over it.
Don't toy with me. I'm not a little boy any longer. You are an old man.
I'm still faster than you.
That may be. But I have armor.
Let's find out.
All right, so obviously we are doing a gunslinger challenge, and the deal is your dude, it doesn't matter if he's got 4 arms, he can have 4 guns, whatever. Wherever your imagination takes you. So get your gunslinger together. You can make them up a crew, a vehicle. That doesn't really have anything to do with the challenge itself, but get creative with it. Give them a posse or like a lady friend or whatever that hangs out with them all the time. And then we're gonna apply sort of the same rules, but we'll figure that out with our Grand Admiral Tone there. That makes up all our little role play rules and stuff. And but we see Marvelous just showed up in the chat. What's going on? Thanks for coming.
What up?
And so stay tuned for details on that. But you guys can officially get started on your gunslingers for the challenge. Yeah,
there are 2 foxes.
2 foxes.
Fat Red Food's a fox, and then Marvelous Fox. The shots and Fox is the fox.
You got foxes.
Excuse me?
Foxes in the hen house.
Foxes. How do you do fox ears?
This is fox ears?
I don't know.
It looks like I don't know. That looks like some freaking like Dances of Wolves like Katunka thing.
No, because Garth when he did Foxy Lady.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, right. Everybody fox now. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Marvelous. Everybody fox now.
What the fox are you talking about?
Should wear my fox shirt.
Oh yeah. Is it
my Zero Fox given?
Tonight on World Makers Consortium, we discuss foxes and how to make the ears. Looks like that Pokemon that looks like a fox but isn't a fox.
I don't know anything about.
That's fucking 30% of them, bro. What are you talking about?
Probably.
Right?
Yeah, Pokemon. Everything resembles a fox or a cat in some manner, or a teddy bear. But so as we're gonna do right now, I'm gonna do like kind of a little review recap of
Oh, real quick.
Joefest and what?
No, Josh. No.
So we don't have a date or anything set for that because I do have people asking about that challenge. So
Okay, so for the challenge, there is no. It's just going to be late August that we're going to wrap it up. You've got lots of time to get it together. But other than just having a gunslinger with as many arms or guns, and it doesn't have to be pistols or whatever. He can have a bazooka or whatever. It's just a shootout, man. And it's going to take place at Timbo's South Shore Mall.
yeah, that reminds me of a movie, but you guys probably I know Fannon's probably seen it, but what was it? Don't drink your juice in the hood, caught in South Central, whatever. When he's like,
Don't be a menace to society.
Yeah, don't be a menace. Yeah. By drinking your juice in the hood. Was that what it was? Yeah. So
while
anyway,
drinking your juice in the hood. Yeah.
Yeah. But he had like the gun. He's like, and this is what I got. And like the guns just keep getting bigger. Like
that's such an old cheesy movie, man. Oh my god!
I didn't know everybody saw it. It's crazy.
It's been a long time since I've seen that.
Yeah,
long time. Like probably 20 years.
Yeah, I have it on DVD if you want to borrow it. I do have it. I thought it was a great movie. Actually, I don't like feet because of that movie. When she puts the ketchup on her toes and she's like, lick it off or whatever. And he's like, I was like, So because of that movie,
I'm no longer thirsty.
I think I was like 10 when I saw it.
No longer thirsty.
Hang on a second now. You just threw that out there. You were like, I no longer like feet. Are you gonna fill in when you were like into feet, but it was a mustard thing?
No, I said it made me never like feet. Like I don't like feet.
No, you said I no longer like feet, which implied, Josh,
That's correct.
That there was a foot thing in the Zilla household.
No, I saw when I was like 10, so my whole life I didn't like feet because of it. Yeah. I was way too young to see that movie.
Do you eat ketchup on your food though?
Yeah, not on my feet.
Okay, so it's strictly the feet and not the condiment as well. Okay.
It's because it was tricky, right? She's beautiful, and then she got these crazy toes, and it was so gross. And he's like licking. I was like, like it just stuck in my head for my whole life. Like,
oh yeah, now I can remember that scene. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ.
She's like, go to the refrigerator. Like, it's crazy.
You're ridiculous. But yeah, so anyways, a little recap here. And it was funny because I went to pick Pirates up at the train station, and it was a really rundown town or whatever. And I actually found a Greebly while I was waiting for him to get off the train.
Oh, nice.
Bro,
what's that made out of?
I know, it's just plastic. It's a cover for something, but I was like, oh, that makes such a dope window.
You know what it is?
It's Google Lens that and see what it is.
Air fresheners in a car.
Yep.
What, the lid or something?
Just it sits on the thing.
Yeah. Or like one that's just like that you just that it's those little cut like pucks. They're either on you can put them in your vent or you can put them under the seat. One of those.
I hope Timbo's not right. I touched it. It says it's a urinal drain.
Urinal drain.
Wow.
Maybe it is a urinal drain. Who fucking knows?
It's a urinal puck cover.
Yeah, who knows?
I mean, if you had a sterile urinal cake cup thing, or you could buy them wholesale, I would definitely do it. They'd be great Greeblies.
I'm glad it was outside and at least got rained on before I touched it.
Well, hopefully you like washed it or soaked it in something for a minute.
Are you up to date on your fucking shots, brother?
He's just out of the room he was staying
it's
in.
A good way to get hepatitis.
Yeah, talk to a doctor.
Is it ghost?
It was like literally like out in like just a pile of like garbage. Like I don't know where it came from. So that's where shit comes from. It's garbage,
He's
man.
Got fucking ghosts in his blood now.
Yes,
that is a cool piece, though. I like that.
Yeah, no, it'll make a good window after it's thoroughly washed.
Kind of looks like the front grill.
Oh, it's huge, man. It's like I don't.
Oh, it's big.
It's one of the. It honestly looks like one of those things that goes over the moisture absorbers in cars or odor absorbers.
Well, it's got to be like it might not be it might not be a urinal thing because it is like 8 inches around. Like it's a big window, dude.
So wonder if you could like make it like
how small is your urine? Because my cakes are like this big.
8-inch cakes. They're not, dude. Oh,
I was thinking if you were able to heat it up and kind of mold it, you could use it as like a cockpit grill, kind of like the Millennium Falcon has.
Maybe there you go.
You can fucking heat it up and use it as a face mask.
That could be, it could be one of those mask covers too. Some of those, what do you call them? Those filters have those things on them.
That makes
filter cover.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Apparently, I didn't have that word anymore. It was not found. Fuck, dude. Words are hard.
Seems to be a urinal thing, and it's got a spot for screws to screw it to something.
Screws.
It could be just a storm thing too. It could be one of those like, was it near a pool?
No, it was just
guess the random object. I love this.
Dude,
this is a fun game.
This fucking train station was like in the middle of nowhere and like half falling down, but somehow they thought it was still a good idea to drop people off there. So, and then across the tracks, there were these like rusted solid fucking train cars with all sorts of like graffiti and like pictures of dicks and stuff like on there and stuff. And then and then there was just this random like pile of like wood and like other weird bullshit laying there.
You just started to dig through trash while you're waiting for fucking pirates.
No one even noticed, man. No one even noticed.
They were all afraid of getting stabbed by the rusty fucking train car.
Wow. Fucking hobos popping out at you, dressed like clowns and shit.
It could be. You never know. It is.
For sure.
But no, I have to say, though, one of the best things about the trip was getting to meet everyone. Well, later on. But yeah, so this is us. It's over at Farm Burger. That's the group waiting to get our, I think we're done. I don't know. I can't remember. But up in the front there, Will and his wife, we met them. I met him in line. He was wearing a Station People shirt. So I met him in line at Joefest. So he came out for dinner or lunch. I don't remember what this was. But so it was awesome meeting everybody. And this is a shot here of us. This is late Saturday night before we all went back to our hotels because Pirates and I were leaving in the morning. So we went back and Defiant, he sold us some really super cheap Star Wars figures, and I gave him his ARC 170 and the other the LAAT that he got off me, and Bob got his moon roller thing or whatever, the battle wagon. Can't remember what it's called now. But no, it was a good night. And then also I met up with Wilhelm, met him at the show. He was at the Delta 17 booth, and I gifted him some 3D printed stuff. I gave him I made a custom Snake Man out of a Lightyear body and like a shrunk down Masters of the Universe 3D print. So I gave him that and a bunch of 3D prints for his when he takes pictures now. They won't be so boring. You can put some stuff in the background. I'm just joking around, man. It doesn't take boring pictures.
No, Wilhelm's good shit. He actually hooked me up with one of those. I think it's okay to say this now, but he hooked me up with one of those Chatmay Sam's Club exclusive mech sets. I had known him from another group, like the adjacent group that I also follow, and I was like, man, he was showing pictures off on Instagram. I'm like, damn, it'd be nice to get one of those. He's like, well, I can order this off of freaking Sam's Club online and send it to you. Just give me your address and make it good. And he fucking sent it to me, dude. And I have it. And that's where some of my pictures you've seen that Robo Dog thing. That's where that Robo Dog came from. Was that set that Wilhelm got for me?
Okay, no, that's cool.
So yeah, that Wilhelm's a good guy.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was fun talking with them in the adult. They had like Mega J Retro, who's like, and Toy Connections was at the table. So yeah, I got to talk to all those guys, and it was just kind of a fun weekend. And also at Joefest, and after we met up with Punk with Toys. So if you haven't seen his channel, go check it out. This is on Wednesday. We went out for lunch with Pirates of the Galaxy, but I did meet up with him and talk to him a bit at Joefest as well. And he's a good guy. And then we went over to Sergeant Reds, and I spent way too much fucking money, but I'll blame Punk for that one.
Punk's a good guy too.
Oh, he was fun because we were there, and I was like, oh, I gotta get this, and then I had just mentioned something, and he like came up like the guy that owns Sergeant Reggie, like throws Punk the keys. He's like, go give him that fucking lizard man he was talking about before. And so they came back with this like Masters of the Universe classic. Like I think the guy's name is literally Lizard Man. So yeah, he brought that up. So that was kind of funny. And then I was looking for the latest G.I. Joe wave. So he was nice enough to he unboxed like his shipment to get these G.I. Joes out for me. And the Predator Prey, the translucent Predator with the blood dripping down his body after he rips the bear apart. Yeah, that had just come in. So that was like a new thing that just came out. So he pulled one of those and I bought one of those too. So
that's cool. Kind of like a backstage pass with them, huh?
Yeah, no, it was great. And then upstairs, there's an upstairs, and then quite often if you're in like the Mount Clements area, I think they're Utica, is that what it is? North Detroit, Utica. But if you're in that area, I don't know. You guys are from Michigan. You're from Michigan.
That's this guy. He's from Michigan. Where is he? I can't point at him.
He's like, I don't know. But no, I highly recommend that store.
I've heard of all those places, but I don't know what you want me to say.
Utica's in New York, maybe. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't know. In the chat, is there a Utica in North
Detroit?
Yes.
I just don't know where it's at. I've never been there.
So Famine's wrong. There's no such thing as Utica, New York.
There probably is. They could be in both places.
Pretty sure there is.
There is more than there's a London, Canada.
Dude, there's like a link in everything in the States.
There's a London, Wisconsin, or London, Minnesota too.
Yeah, there's a Stratford, Connecticut. There's a Stratford near me. Strange, man. It's weird. But moving right along here. So yeah, this is the kind of stuff I was checking out at Joefest. So this guy had the big 3D printed.
Holy shit.
G.I. Joe headquarters, which is like really awesome. And then I might lose track of who did what, but there's a lot of other channels doing a lot better coverage of Joefest than we are. So,
hey,
and I think isn't DFW going on this weekend now too?
What's that?
In Dallas, isn't DFW going on this weekend too? The Dallas Fort Worth Joe convention as well.
That's the one that Valaverse has kind of taken over. So that's kind of their jam because he won't go to Joefest anymore because he had a falling out with the guy that runs it or something. I don't know. I heard a bit about it.
I think Random Diorama is actually rolling around with his magician hat on and handing out little consoles that are 118 if you say a certain word to him. I think the word, and in case anybody's there, I don't know if he has any more, but the word is Zanzibar. So if you see Random Diorama going around Dallas Fort Worth, the toy festival down there, make sure to say Zanzibar to him, and you'll get a little mini like computer console in 118 scale.
Oh, that's cool. I think I pictured them, but they had like tons of 118 stuff. Like they had little like Coca-Cola vending machines or any brand you wanted, or like like whatever, like anything to do up a 118th. It was actually he sold them as accessories for your USS flag, so you could have like soda machines, lockers, like a kitchen, like all that shit. But no, this guy was like printing out these awesome like 3D G.I. Joe base like fronts or whatever, and then this was at the Skeletron booth or whatever. So yeah, this was their diorama they set up with looks like some beasts of the Mesozoic there, and then I don't really see there's a couple Dino Hunters in there maybe. But those Dino Hunter packs that they were doing, they were gone the first night, like within an hour or so. Because Joefest
doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, Joefest opens up for a couple nights for like your VIP people the night before kind of thing. But yeah, they were gone, dude. And I bet you like you go on eBay now. I haven't actually looked. I bet they're up there already and like going up for sale.
If you just have a sliver of patience, you'll be able to get them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that they made a lot of those Dino Hunters. Wasn't that the thing? Is a lot of the parts was just reuse and putting different color combinations together?
Yeah, a lot of it, except some of them have like shirts that they had printed, so the printing is Dino Hunters and things like that. But again, just give it a little time, you'll be able to get them, and of course they're going to be popular with Jurassic Park Rebirth or Jurassic World Rebirth coming out, and also Primitive War, which is a Vietnam dinosaur movie. So they're in the lexicon again, and people are kind of nostalgic for those Dino Hunter sets.
No, definitely. It doesn't take much to spark up interest. Like dinosaurs are generally popular to begin with, so when we start feeding the media into that as well, then it just kind of pumps up that hype over it.
I don't know who really is into dinosaurs anymore. I don't think they're really that popular. Like,
yeah, dinosaurs are stupid.
Sorry, something on my
Stupid
camera.
dinosaurs.
But, we've got Bearded Builds has joined us in the chat, as well as Mud Scuffer. What's going on?
What up?
What's up, Mud Scupper? Question
Dad?
2, Rad, with those new Dino Hunter Marauder guys, wasn't Bjorn saying something about them having a different or a new buck or different aspects of like something to do with, or was that just the Vietnam figs that are coming out? They're going to have different leg swivels and.
I'm pretty sure like anything that's just coming out now. Bob can correct us in the chat. They'll be touching on this stuff too a bit on Sunday.
Hey, who's touching who in the chat? I said none of that.
But he already said, Bob said the Dino Hunter logo is a sticker, not a print. At least the one I got. So
Okay.
I guess that's the direct.
Aren't you fancy, Bob?
Well, Bob is very fancy.
I met Bob. He is fancy. But yeah, and then this just blew my mind. So walking in, there's vendors on each side of the line going into Joefest, which is fucking brilliant. Like, what a good idea. But this guy was like 3D printing, and this I looked almost like he used foam core or something too. But this awesome Cobra base, and this does not do it justice. This thing was huge. Like, it was pushing like probably like over half the size of the flag, like just in width. It was just like massive.
Was that 118 or 112 skill, Brad?
118th. So this is 118th GI Joe Dio we saw, but it was like, God, I think he wanted $450 for it.
Oh wow.
So like, if you're serious about your 118th Joes, man, there's your diorama for you.
If you pan the camera, you'll see that Rad bought fucking 2 of them while he was there.
Yep.
He's gonna in his next tour video. You're gonna see like he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I picked up 2 of these at Joefest. They were $450, but I figured gotta have the Cobra base and something for the Joes." And he'll just keep going like he doesn't have like this fucking gigantic thing. It's crazy.
And he like left the show with like one of those U-Haul trailers that he had to get all the stuff back to Canada in.
Yep.
Yeah, really.
And it got inspected at the border. Like, what the hell are you bringing into the country? And he's like, "Well, it's just toys, man." And they're like, "Yeah, right. Pop it open. Let's see what's going on."
Well, it was funny before I got continue on with this. Triple with toys. What's going on? He just entered the chat. But when we got to the border, it was too fucking funny. So I roll up, guy's standing there, and he's like, "Okay, what's your business in the United States?" I was like, "Oh, we're going to Augusta, Georgia for a GI Joe toy convention." And he kind of looks at me and he's like, "You're driving the whole way?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh," and then he goes, "Oh, it's a GI Joe convention." He yells to the other guard on the other side of the truck. He's like, "Hey, have you ever heard of a GI Joe convention in Augusta, Georgia?" And no word of a lie, the other guard's like, "I don't know. That sounds pretty nerdy." And then he walks over to the side of the truck. So they were joking about that and stuff like that. I asked me a couple questions about like what were the most expensive GI Joes. And then he said, tell me stories about people buying Hot Wheels and stuff in the States and bringing them back to Canada. He said Matchbox, but I'm sure he meant Hot Wheels. Then bringing them back to Canada and reselling them for more. And I was like, well, dude, I haven't been into like dinky cars since I was 7. He's like, well, you're into GI Joe. And I'm like, fair enough.
Yeah. Wow.
I would have never crossed the border because I would have thrown hands with a fucking Fed. That would have been it.
Oh, but yeah, it was
just
funny.
Give my keys to my partner. Oh, all right, I gotta go fucking handle this.
I had to bite my tongue because then that other guard was like, "Oh, it sounds nerdy." Came over. He's like, "Oh, don't your GI Joes come with little white flags and stuff?" And I'm like, "Ah, yeah, that's super funny, bro. Right on, just let us through." And then they were just like, "Go, yeah, dude." I was just like, "You're a fucking idiot, whatever." But
we just want to head that way. Can we just get going? We want to go that way.
And he was a little shorter, so you got to remember, the shorter the security guard at the border, the more angry and aggressive you'll be. So that's just the way the guys roll. But anyways, that's that story. It's pretty funny.
Did pirates try and flash a titty at all? Anything to try and get you out of trouble?
No.
Damn it, pirates! You had one job: show some titty.
He didn't interrupt the border guard, which was good. We've got Adrian Forbes running in, and Abby as well. What's going on there?
What up, Adrian? What up, Abby?
Here we go.
What up, gang?
But yeah, no, it was funny at the border. I was like, yeah, funny. That's real awesome, dude. You're hilarious.
And that was coming into the States that you had that, or was that?
No, that was coming in, but it was just
Shit.
like they were just like being like it was more the guard that I talked to initially. He was more having like fun with it because I was like, but the other guy he was just kind of be like trying to be that smart ass kind of dude or whatever. But it wasn't bad. Actually,
So he was just joshing you, right?
Yeah, just joshing, Josh.
See, it's funny because there's two of us now. Yeah, it's funnier because, yeah.
Two Josh, one cup.
Yeah, what for you say?
No, that's the OnlyFans.
But the same guy that made the Cobra base made this awesome fucking thing too.
Was that $600?
I think it was $600. No.
Oh.
This one was about. I think this one was about $300.
Ooh.
So,
and you said that was like 3D printed and it was also foam.
It looked like the Cobra base was foam core too, but I think this one was 100% 3D printed, and it's they're semi. They're modular. They're semi-modular, but they're not like something we'll talk about a little bit later here down the road. I'm not sure what else. And then, so this was the Beast of the Mesozoic, Creative Beast Studios lockup or whatever. So you got the new Cyberzoic figures, and wish I got closer pictures, but you'll see lots of them floating around soon.
I wonder if that's the T-Rex that Chris was supposed to send me.
What, the white one?
Yeah, he's supposed to send me a blank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
I still have his custom. I'm supposed to send him.
Looking at these toys, Red, I've heard some people say that like the animals might be a little thinner, or is that a different brand that was doing that? They had the thinner animals.
I didn't see like there wasn't much like thinner. By thinner, do you mean like smaller, or what do you mean by thinner?
No, I mean like Chat May thin. You know, like Chat May has all those toys and they have those vehicles, and they're just a little bit thinner than they should be to be like the actual scale, like more narrow.
They're actually Beasts of the Mesozoic are actually probably closer to scale than anything that like Jurassic does or anything like that. Like they're
because that mammoth looks pretty fucking cool. Was that articulated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but Abby says
everything is.
It's an Acrocanthosaurus, and she's probably right.
Well, she's probably most likely. Yeah.
Josh. That's new. That's new, Josh.
She's probably just spotting something that we don't know what it is.
Is that the dragon that they had on pre-order?
Dom would love that thing. When I was touring around with Dom at the show, we went around for about an hour or so, but he says the second that comes out, he's buying it, and it did look good, man. Like the wings sweep back, and it looks really good.
Yeah. They fold up?
I don't know. I can't answer that question.
Okay. So, well, it was behind glass, right?
Yeah, and then everybody's drooling over that Stegosaurus, which looks phenomenal.
Yeah,
you Rad, you got to do a better job reporting next year. I'm expecting interviews. I'm expecting HD photos.
I already had them on the show. Were you away?
Yeah, but they didn't have all the pictures out yet.
They were talking about a lot of it when they were on.
That mechanical like robot dinosaur, what's got all that armor and shit on it, looks pretty fucking cool too. That blue one on the left in the middle.
That's one of those Cyberzoic.
Yeah, those kits actually transform into like a robot drone thing too.
Motorcycle.
Oh shit!
That they like people can like ride, or it can be like self whatever. But
Abby was talking about that. I'll show that one time.
The only thing I had in hand this weekend was the Sabretooth that Pirates bought, and it was cool. It looked good. It felt good. So yeah, looking forward. Especially going to be watching the Cyberzoic, because I was like right into Dino Riders when I was a kid. So this is like just like hitting the bullseye for me, man. Like that stuff especially. And who doesn't like a good dinosaur? But we've got the real comrade in the chat now. What's going on, man?
What up?
What's down there?
And then next up we've got, so this was, how was his custom creations or whatever, but yeah, so he made the red, what was that Action Force Red Shadow or something, but he had a whole bunch of like really awesome like classified customs, stuff like that. So I was checking out his booth, got a sticker, the usual, but no, I thought his tank was like a real nice touch up or an update to the HasLab one or whatever.
Yeah.
So, And then this guy here. So this was, I had his card. It was
Retro Worlds.
Yeah.
It says
Probably the name that's on the
Oh my
screen.
god! I did put a top left. So
Guys, let me have it for a minute. Don't tell him.
oh, wow. I forgot that I had put it on the top. You gotta cut me a little slack tonight, man. I'm like so beat up.
He's like, how in the hell does Zilla even know that? Like,
I know. I was like, what? No, I spent like, I don't think I got like more than 5 hours sleep like every night I was away, man. It was like crazy. Staying up, having too much fun, driving all day long. But no, I was actually got his contact info because we want to have him on the show coming up here. So everything he does is like, obviously it's a playset, but it's all magnetic. So you can like reconfigure this or do whatever you want, and it looks nice and crisp and clean. It almost gives me like that, like a Transformers vibe or something. But as I go through the pictures here, you'll see that he does actually include figures and stuff.
So it is magnetic and it can change the hexagonal shape too. So like it will link like in more than one way.
So these walls here, like you can put them together in different ways. Like there's probably, well, from what I saw, there's little corner pieces, and then everything else is like a straightaway.
I heard there's 35,000 different ways you can put it.
That's pretty cool. It's like those little kid magnet tiles that they have that you can like. They're almost like Legos, but they're.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So Snowflake. Hey.
I thought Bama was just happy to see us there for a second. I didn't know what was going on. He really likes the playset too.
Huh. But yeah, so he's got his little figures there, and Reconnect is one of his brands too. So
that's pretty cool.
But yeah, and then he's got like little like doodads or greeblies or little background items here.
Wow,
are included with
nice.
The price. But yeah, I plan on having him on the show like coming up here in not too distant future. But of course, we had to hit the Marauders booth. So this is obviously the Robo Skull,
TIE Fighter. No,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
TIE Fighter skeleton head. So yeah, but no, it looked awesome on display. And
Hydra. No, this does 118 and 112, right? It holds both.
You swap a seat out, and you can either do a 112th configuration or a 118th, which was super.
Oh, that's cool.
Man, doesn't Brian have one of these coming?
Didn't he use it as a table the other day when he was taking photos of other stuff?
Yeah. Brian's got it. But yeah, here's some more stuff from Marauders. They got a couple like crazy ninjas with looks like the Robo Skull head on them or whatever. So
you can't beat that Robo Skull head.
Yeah, a lot of like pirates. I have slept on it, man. I should have grabbed. We're selling 4-packs of the little crawlers with those heads on them, and for the price, I think they were only $12 or something. I should have bought.
I think you can get them online. Well, maybe not you because you're in Canada,
like,
but
in the middle, like it sucks because of you had so much more to see after that. Like, so obviously the last place you went to was like your biggest haul because you got to kind of save for each event, you know.
Well, yeah, like I didn't honestly like when I went. Like, if anybody wants to see my haul video, I just put it up yesterday or whatever. But for me, like I went in like with like specific things in mind. Like I had to hit Animal Warriors of Kingdom to get the gorilla guy. That was like a mission. Army builders were a mission. Like I wanted more like Cobra troopers, more Vipers, like that whole kind of thing. And like anything else that was in there was just kind of a nice little bonus. Like there was a guy selling TVC figures for like 50% off. So grabbed a few of those, and then I bought off another seller like down the far end. I had 4 Marvel Legends, and I was wearing the Rad Toy shirt, and he had recognized he had seen the show before, and I was like, oh, hey, cool. So he ended up giving me a couple of the $10 Marvel Legends on the house, so that was pretty cool. I wish I remember his fucking store's name, but whatever. I'll update that later on. There was just so much like when you walk into a place,
real nice nepotism purchases, and he fucking gets free figures because he's.
I'll shout him out later, dude. It's so much to take in, dude. So much to take in when you walk into a room like that, and you're like on the hunts. Like they had hacks, the 118th hacks for $15 a piece. Like that's so cheap. So it was like grab a couple of those, and they're going through, and then you're like, they had the 1/18th red Sonia that I was gonna pick up, but there was no price. By the time I walked around the corner and asked him, someone else was already coming around the corner with it in their hand. I was like, fuck. I was like, I should have grabbed it and then went and asked the price, and it was the only one he had. But
Damn.
there is so much stuff to just take in, and like there's just bins and bins of like fodder parts, shells, like and like
See,
pirate ship
I don't know if I
faucets.
could do that. That would be too much. I think I would be overloaded and be like, come back and get me later, guys. I'm gonna dig through this bucket for a while.
That's I want to watch your video, Rad, because I hadn't seen it come up in my stream, but I liked what Dom did, where he was parts
Yeah.
hunting and then
Yeah,
managed to put together the vehicle separately, and like that's brilliant, like on itself. Like, oh, okay, I'll just buy these, piecemeal here and there, and then build the shit. Like that's better than going over to a table and buying one that's like complete and been played with, but they want $80 for it when he's walking around getting a $2 piece here, $5 chassis, a $3 windscreen, and then the $6 gun, and he's got a $15 $80 tank all of a sudden all put together. Like I was like, god
Yeah.
damn it, this guy's brilliant. Hi, what's
yeah, and
up?
I
Do they
did.
have figure parts like that too, or no, Red? Like, do they
Um,
have bins of like figure parts and stuff too, or?
Marauder had their build their own figure thing, so you could go through for $25. You could like put a guy and like put all the shit on him and do whatever. I only actually bought the only Marauder that I picked up. I'll full screen myself here. I finally picked up that Snake Plissken figure.
That's
Oh,
not
nice.
Snake Plissken. Wink.
So he actually has a trench. He's got a trench coat too that I just didn't put on him right now.
Oh,
I
that's
just
cool.
kind of threw them together. I want to see. So I finally got that
Oh,
apocalyptic. Oh, there we go. Try this again. It's like streamer is so delayed, man. But no, I went with a mission for that, and I picked up. I got Modoc in the
Yeah.
night market, the lizard for Marvel Legends, which I've been looking for fucking ever, and finally found a decent price on him. I got Cyber and Callisto out of that multi pack that I didn't want to buy the multi pack for, so I got them at a really decent price at the night market. What else did I grab? Some AIM soldiers, and then that was when I ran into Seth Green upstairs. So he's up there, like he's a collector too. So it was fun. But I was standing there, and I turn around, he walks up, he's like, "Hey man, what'd you buy?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, Seth Green's like wants to know what the fuck I bought." So I'm like, "Oh, I got Modoc and like this thing," and
Dude,
then
it takes a lot to get like even rattled or anything. Like you know what I mean? So he had to have really liked Seth Green. That's crazy.
I know it
That's
was cool.
cool.
He came up and he was like, "What do you got?" Blah blah. And then I kind of tapped him on his shoulder. I was like, "Hey, dude, robot chicken and shit." And he's like, "Oh, right on, man." He goes, "Are you around tomorrow?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll be here." And he goes, "If I see you, we'll chat." But of course, I never, like, whatever, cross paths with him in there anyway. But I got to tell him the name of my channel and shit. He asked my name and shit, what I did. So,
Oh, you should have given him a card, bro. He's probably watching. What's up, Seth? What's up, bro?
What's up, Seth?
what's up, bro? See you next year.
Yeah.
And then that was it for Marauders, man, because it was like so much shit, man.
Now you said the line for the build your own custom was pretty good. Pretty big line.
It was a pretty robust line. Yeah, there was people
Yeah.
that were waiting, but I don't think it was too crazy. Like I didn't find Joefest in general to be like outlandishly busy. Like there's lots of people there, but it's not like the
Seems
tightest.
like they had a big layout too.
And everything there was like good room between the aisles, which really helped. But these were really cool too. I'm not into like that era, but these were the Vietnam guys that are coming out or currently being manufactured. But they're the ones with the all new articulation, and they look really good too. Especially like if you look at some of the shoulders and stuff, they almost look like they hide them with the straps. But that one buck in the middle there with Buddy with no shirt on, like that's some pretty good detail. Like just on
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
I
those are
have
going to be great for customs for Star Wars. They did use a lot of like mil-serp stuff, not just World War II, but also Vietnam and Korea. So like you're going to be able to make some cool rebel soldiers out of them. You're going to be able to make some citizens, especially with the North Korean, the VC figures. You'll be able to use that more of like, I hate to say it this way, but like that peasant farmer clothing for some of the different planets that they have. So
yeah,
there's a lot of opportunity there.
It reminds me of the people that farmed little fish.
Yep.
That episode
Those little blue ones.
Yeah.
They were shrimp.
Oh, shrimp, right. And then, so this was kind of their whole layout here at the one end. They were really awesome guys to talk to. Like the owner was there and everything, and he was like, shooting the shit. And then they've got their like G.I. Joe-esque figures that are obviously G.I. Joes, but distinctly different enough that they can get away with it.
Is there a lot of soft goods in those figures there? Like that guy with the red trench coat and then the ghillie suit and all that?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the guy, but they've actually officially paired up with somebody that just does their soft goods. Like the trench coat I got with Snake is amazing. Like it when you
I will say, because he's not here, this chat's definitely hurting without Bjorn here. He didn't turn the lights on. The green room wasn't prepped, and he's not answering these fucking Marauders questions in the chat, which he knows all the answers to. So
I think he said his phone was fucked or something. Didn't he say that?
Hustle back, buddy.
Yeah, we miss you, Bjorn.
Much luck to you, Bjorn. We do miss you.
It was awesome. And Bjorn, I brought 3D printed stuff for everybody.
He's watching it on his TV. I'm here, guys.
I brought 3D printed stuff, but Bjorn gifted me the Crimson Shadow box set with all the 112 weapons.
And I saw that.
And a couple of the Valaverse, not Hive, what are they called? Like the bug dudes or whatever. There's a black one.
I think you were more excited about all the cool stuff you got, not so much what you purchased, but like the things that you showed me was like stuff that people gave you. So you can tell like what type of person you are because you're like, dude, I got this from Bjorn, and I got this from Brian, and like
Brian gave me a shitload of army builders. I was like, what do you want for him? He's like, oh, nothing, dude. I was like, are you serious?
Dude, how many times
Brian also gave him a little kiss.
Oh,
right. We messed with that custom for like quite a while, like just checking it out. Like this thing's so cool.
That was
the Chuckles custom.
Yeah, this other one that I got. This thing's so fucking cool, man. It did such an awesome job on it. And then that's the gun in the front there, the revolver. That's actually came out of that pack Bjorn gave me because it's like Chuckles doesn't have a stupid little pea shooter. He's got like a freaking Magnum freaking revolver. So I put that, but whoever did this custom, you did an awesome job because now I don't even want the official
real one. No, that was so cool. And I looked at it with my camera because I didn't have my goggles with me, so it's pretty. They did a really good job, and I did figure out what the head was. So they thought they stumped us. No,
what was it? Dr. Doom, right? It was Doom. The Doom.
It's the Invincible Iron Man, I think. Yeah, I think it's his head. I don't remember now, but it was off the Invincible Iron Man.
But there was so much stuff to see, man. Like, and this was their
wow.
Yeah.
What's that 112?
This is 112.
Okay.
So these are cool, and I think this was Operation Monster. No, maybe it was
Monster Force.
I think it was Monster Force.
Is that a shield on that dude's hand?
I think so.
Indeed, it is.
Oh,
it's
no.
an energy shield.
This is the 112th Crimson Shadows and stuff. I think
that's cool.
You're not Crimson Shadows, the Marauder stuff. I'm trying to like.
Oh yeah.
But because I see the skull logo on this dude, that's what it was. But no, that Wolverine guy is cool looking too.
It looks
Actually,
like it looks like one of the creators took their face and put it on one of the characters. Like, it looks like somebody. Like, it's not just a blank person. It looks like it's someone they know or something.
Yeah, those are Bob's right. They're Skeletron figures.
Well, that head could be used if they gave him like your hair instead of being bald.
But I kind of like when I was taking pictures, I really snap pictures of stuff that like just kind of jumped out at me that was really awesome at the show. And then these fucking crazy bastards. These are cool. These were just prototypes, but yeah.
Wow.
Oh wow. And that's 112?
I think so. Bob, correct me if I'm wrong.
Because those are really, really, really good for just bucks. They would fit really well with what I'm doing.
Like the one on the far right looks awesome. I love like the layered Terminator kind of look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Okay. Jabalong and Toy said that one last figure we looked at was Gary Goggles. He's a well-known G.I. Joe collector that passed away.
See, I was like, it looks like somebody. Like it doesn't look like a.
That's cool.
Awesome.
Shout out to Gary.
That's
Goggles.
a good homage.
Yeah, definitely. So it's nice when
Look at that, man. We got the best chat in the world.
They're smart.
Especially the #1 chat at 8 p.m. Eastern internationally here on YouTube.
So Bob is saying that he believes that those will be available 118.
Oh, I need the robots. Oh.
Yep, all the robots. All
Snowflake.
Well, and the thing, that's the thing too. I think I don't know if it was Bjorn or who I was saying. Maybe I said it in the group chat, but that Marauders needs to come out with not just the cyborg arms, but like some legs and stuff like that for differentiation. I think that would be awesome. They have great sculpts for the stuff they've done already, and I think if they ventured off into some of the other stuff, you could make all kinds of like cool combos with like one part of a leg or all of a leg or both legs, like a Darth Maul kind of deal, or anything like that. I think that's awesome.
After dealing with the snake figure, kind of playing around with it, they're really easy to like pop apart and stuff. So no worries there. So this was a 112 scenery printer guy, I guess you would call him. So he did this billboard which somebody bought.
I follow him.
Yeah, I followed him for a while. I don't so much anymore, but.
And then so he's doing 112 accessories and stuff like that. So here's the whole locker room. Those are all classified figures, obviously. And then you have these buildings. They're a bit steep, so each building part is $150, and they're like they are 112 scale, but you can.
It comes with a lot of junk on the
top. Those are foam,
too.
right?
Yeah,
aren't those foam?
Yeah,
I believe so.
These ones, I think so.
Yeah,
but I think it is. But I wasn't sure if everyone comes with that, or if each section, like there's 3 different sections that come with different accessories for the rooftop.
Yeah,
but they would be great if you're a photographer. I don't know if I could do it for myself because being $150 a level, by the time you got like something tall enough that you'd be in like over $1,000. But they're really cool. They were really, really well made. They look like what they're supposed to be.
And I think he breaks it down to like every part of it in his like reels and stuff. I'm pretty sure. Like
DX, like break it down. No. Okay.
No, he has a really good workshop too, from what I remember too. When I was watching him a couple years ago, he has like all of the tools, and he has a nice like workbench in the middle and all this other stuff. It's very well put together. And doesn't he use magnets still? He uses magnets for
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it was really cool. He had sold the billboard thing there, and somebody was picking it up at the end of.
I like the idea. He had his code on there and stuff, so that was cool. Boo!
I know. I'm not gonna worry about Zilla right now, but anyways, this is where I lost probably a lot of money at Joefest. Well, not a lot. It wasn't. Their prices were actually really good. So they had. I wasn't really in on theirs. I got a couple of the blank bucks, I think. Yeah. And then I bought a pack of heads. It was only $5, and they had this like cool monkey skull with like the skull, or monkey head with the skull painted on it. And then I mostly went to just buy the big gorilla dude, which I did accomplish. And they were giving out those Warhammers, so everybody that bought something got one of those Warhammers at the front of the table. And
cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I got one of those at Josh. What was the convention called?
Legion Con.
Thank you.
I didn't see the booth at Legion Con. It's weird.
They were on the back. They were on the back wall by that booth that was charging 3 times the price for the vintage collection figures that you and I both were like, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
They were on that same run.
I know. I purposely didn't go.
Yeah.
But no,
I'm just kidding, Jason. Jason's very creative and he has a great line.
But no, I do like the line a lot. So yeah, I bought a couple of these blanks. I bought the Panther dude, but I'm gonna change him into a monkey, and then I can't remember. I think I bought that Beast Man.
Dude, you should have got some more of the armies because he has 2 different armies.
Oh,
but I'm sure you can get them anytime because you have two guys that look the same. two different colors. One's blue, one's. Those guys are good and bad army. Like they're like their grunts kind of.
Oh, I do monkeys against cats.
Oh,
that's what I do. And then the gorilla is going to be on the evil team. The monkeys are evil and the cats are good, like real life.
Okay, hey, whatever you want to do, man. They're beautiful figures.
Yes, they had tons of shit there. And then these are the prototypes. I love that freaking cardinal in the middle there.
That's nasty.
Yeah, that's dope.
So this is stuff. So it looks like they're gonna finally have humans in the line, I guess, unless there's some kind of hybrid other thing. But no, I'm loved for that. Yeah, that cardinal. I was like, I have to get that fucking figure. And then here's some other ones. So yeah, there's a few more humans being folded into the Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. I don't know who the middle guy is supposed to be or what kind of animal, or if they're starting a new line. There wasn't really a lot of info on these guys.
There's like someone working with them, but they're using his name or something, is what I remember.
Oh, okay.
So someone else is actually designing and doing the license. I don't know. But
if you guys are interested in these toys, I know Brick Something. He's also on YouTube, and he's not really. I don't know exactly how he's affiliated with them, but he talks about them a lot in his shows.
Okay.
Just in case you guys are looking for more information on Animal Warriors of the Kingdom.
Yeah, because it almost looks like they're starting like a samurai line or something, because that guy looks like one of those like Japanese demon dudes. But I don't know. That's what they got. But that is it.
I'm gonna take all of my Animal Warrior of the Kingdom 3 3/4 and put them on like different troopers and stuff.
Yeah, no, I love the line. I'm gonna fold it into like my Mythic Legions, Masterverse Classics Dio that I'm cooking up in my head now. As soon as I get all my Transformers,
you can use your urinal cup puck.
Yeah, I can.
You can use your urinal cake.
They won't want to escape because no one wants to touch the door.
Like, that's devious, man. There's a special place in hell reserved just for you.
They touch it and they melt. Yeah.
Yes. But before we wrap up tonight, I am going to turn the show over to Zilla while I run off.
Well, I got to do like lights and things.
You don't have to do shit.
What? I do.
Oh, and then now he's gone.
He disappears.
You can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
Who's there?
I can hear you.
Huh? Who is that? Who is that? It looks like a crazy lizard man at the door.
I'm scared, guys. Wait, what's going on?
Second cam?
Oh, while you're screwing around, I finally took the plunge on Savage Crucible at Joefest too. Man, that is a gorgeous figure. I think I'm gonna actually do like a real review on it because it's.
Wait, hey, do you have my other camera? Oh, hang on, I never entered the studio. I'm sorry.
Oh,
my bad.
Speaking of taking the plunge, I did buy my first Annex Acid Rain figure. It should be arriving sometime next week. I haven't had any. Kind of got inspired by Brian telling us about all of his and da 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 da. I got the cyborg chick, not the one that's like all pale, but the one that they had on Big Bad.
Oh,
thought I would check it out. She's got like the see-through. That she's purple. She's got like the see-through like cybernetics in her legs and shit.
Yeah. Oh no, I did. I saw you post that on the group chat. I checked it out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to like checking it out.
Right on. All right, so we're gonna turn it on. I'm gonna full screen you here. I'm gonna run off to the camera.
All right. Well,
you're in the driver's seat, sir.
I don't know what you want me to actually go over. So these guys right here, these guys are Sentinels. And Rad said something last night while I was showing them off. I don't know if he liked them or not, but so these.
I love them. They're great.
Those are badass, dude.
So I did them.
Oh, that's big.
Shores.
Damn.
Colors. Yeah, they're real big. So the heads are from Rad, and then these are the Zerg bodies, obviously. And then when Rad was bringing these to me, we're meeting at a Chili's, and I was in the Burlington across the parking lot, and oops, just gotta make sure it's turned down. And I was in a Burlington. When I came out, I found these for $5.99 at Burlington, both of these, and he was bringing me 2 heads. So, bam.
Nice.
It was like like Jesus intended it.
It was crazy. Yeah. So I just kind of did different paint schemes on them, but I think they turned out pretty cool. There's a lot of detail on these guys. Like on the back, you can. Like all they're
great looking figures, man. Especially
Yeah,
now that you've touched them, they're like fucking amazing.
Oh wow,
Josh,
look at that.
if I send you my fucking Zerg bodies, can you paint them to look like the Sentinels that I got?
I don't know. Maybe they kind of suck to paint, dude. They took me like 2 weeks, but I also was working on a Batmobile at the same time, which I was going to show you guys next.
Whip it out.
Okay. No.
So before you show us that though, are they like the Supreme Guards or something? Like, what's the lore for those?
Yeah, so they're just the American Sentinels. So I'm not sure what that means exactly, but yeah, they're gonna be awesome. I'll put I'll put a shore trooper. I envision like this picture of like,
Oh shit, those are really big.
yeah, I was like envisioning like a crazy picture like with something like that. So
I made a couple for my Marvel Legends setup. I was like, yeah.
Those kind of remind me of like those Greek or Roman statues they had outside of gates of the city, kind of thing.
Oh, you know what else? They could be like golems. You should have it like they have like the soul of a deceased warrior in them or something like that. And they're
I'll
just there.
let you write the lore.
Kind of like
You
those.
can let them write their lore,
like
but not
fucking
name them, right?
One of them
Yeah.
is Tic Tac, and the other one's like Bibbidi Boop.
No,
I like Tic Tac or Tick and Tac.
it's Flirpity Flu.
No, I don't like that. I don't like Flirpity Flu. Where's
But,
Tone?
Where's Tone?
All right, so when we get the next one,
Yeah,
the next thing,
understood.
can we show it off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, but I thought the height
Captain,
difference.
my captain.
I love that crazy.
Pirates is reassuring Fu that she is in fact a great figure.
Brad, do you know what this tape that's right here on the side of this table? It is from packages that you sent me.
Oh, really? That's what I use for my landing pads.
So so I took this. It's a Batmobile from oh my gosh, Spin Master.
Spin Master.
Oh, that's a Spin Master one. I thought that was the Imaginext one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get to it. My headphones are being weird. Okay, so Spin Master, and then I just cut like the little fins off that were on it. And I also did the powder wash, the graphite powder wash on this. This is the back of a remote.
Mm-hmm.
You guys hear me okay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we heard remote.
Yeah, that's the back of a remote. And then oh god. And then on the back I use the orange juice like caps.
Yes, the Simply Juice lids.
And then a top top from like a piece from a pool or a chlorine bottle. I don't know what it was from, but yeah, so that's that. And then I used the head that came with the Spin Master and I put it on that Joy Toy body I was showing you guys a long time ago.
Oh, that looks really good.
That fucks, man. That's dope.
Oh wow.
But I have a whole video that I'm working on, wired cape, all that jazz. But yeah, I use the graphite powder on him and that. But the helmet is from the Spin Master. It just had a good helmet. That's why I originally bought it. And then I was like, I'm gonna use that Batmobile and make it look cool. I wanted it to be my Death Racer, but I ended up going the other way with it. So
is that like a Neolithic Batman? Is that what's going on there?
Is it a what?
Batman. Or like he's got like the time of like the Neanderthals or whatever?
Nice.
Like he's got like fur and he's like a Viking almost or something. Is that what's going on?
No, he's pretty I don't know how to show him underneath better lighting, but
he's heavily armored.
I'll wait for the video.
Yeah, he's
armored. He had fur
up
around his cape. Oh, okay.
No,
it looked like he had like fur.
Yeah. So yep. And then he has a kryptonite.
That's cool.
It's just my version of it, but yeah, that was it. Just that and these guys.
There you go. Where'd you end up sticking that building at Timbo's? Did you find a place for it?
Yeah, it's actually right behind those guys right there.
Oh yeah, now I see it. Oh, cool.
Nice.
Guardians of the Gates of Amrak.
Whichever way.
It almost reminds you of those statues that zap people to death in the Never-Ending Story when you go through. Any big angel?
Now I have 1,000 lights on. But yeah,
you did a good job, man.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's so bright in here.
Oh, stupid thing. What are you doing? There we go. Alrighty. Well, I guess Famine, you're going to be going live on Tuesday night. Do you have anything else planned for this weekend?
Likely have a live sometime this weekend. Tomorrow, I will be hosting the cosplay contest at the Toying Around Block Party in Johnstown, New York. Come
Cool.
buy some toys, see the vendors, get a tattoo, bring your kids, throw them in the bounce house. It's going to be rainy. Bring an umbrella. Don't be a bitch. I'll see you there.
All right, Fab Riff,
Whoa.
do you want to show anything off before we?
Yeah, let me throw a light on. I just wanted to show kind of the progress live of the Zilla build. I'll make this quick because I know we're kind of over here.
Oh, that's all right. Just do what you got to do, man. I will full screen you.
Brad's on vacation.
Let me turn my cam off for a second, just so that I can get readjusted here.
Oh my God, what's going on?
I did get some really cool stuff from Joefest. I'm going to do a video about. I got stuff from Wolfman and Rad and Pirates also gave me some gifts. So I'm going to be doing a video about a haul and with all
Rad,
the
did your package get there yet?
No, yeah.
Before I
should be here anytime now.
Fucking
Last time I looked at it, it was in customs, and that was like a day or two before I came home. So,
all right. So,
okay, it's all you, man. You're the star.
So this is we've seen this guy before. That's Tolerate No Evil. We have a window up in here. You can see
up in here.
And the back panel on this room isn't in yet because I'm still going to take all the pieces out again and to paint them and put greeblies on. We've got a dead naked C-3PO. I did get this mounted up, so that's one of the weapon racks for the gun running whatever area. And then I have these. Some of the walls are falling down because they're not attached yet. And there we go. And so then there's the more exotic weapons. You got a RPG and like a laser Gatling gun kind of thing.
Nice.
Those are painted from. These guys are painted from Fortnite weapons.
Yeah, dude, you put a lot of paint on them because they don't look like that.
No, actually, these specifically were the clear purple plastic ones. That's why I put a lot of paint on those.
Yeah.
And these are just Final Faction. I just painted them up to look cool. I tried to use some of your color schemes from Amrak, at least a little bit, to kind of give it, make it fit in a little bit better. So that's kind of just where I'm at with it. Yeah, it looks like mangy, but you're not going to see that because it's going to be slid into that pocket. But
I love it when it slides into the pocket.
Right?
I knew
it's like the best ever.
Pocket. I knew.
But you can see, like, you'll be able to see in through there. Well, if you're in the hallway, you'll be able to see you down in there. Well, you're not going to necessarily see that when you're have it in its spot, but it's there and it can be lit. So you can have people up there, like you can see what's going on up the stairs from this is going to be like an arcade kind of thing.
It's fucking lit. All right.
So, but yeah, this is what I've been working on mostly. But yeah, I'm trying to get this kind of squared away for Zilla. But yeah, that's basically all I'm working on right now. Kind of put a pause on working on Newest City for the time being. I am still doing the Real Dead Fish stuff, but mostly focusing on that for right now.
Nice.
You really don't have to. It's all right.
Don't have to what?
My stuff isn't that important. It's okay.
Well, no,
it's a nice important thing. Shut up, Josh.
It's a nice break from. I have to always have something that I'm working on that's adjacent to what I'm working on, so that I don't get bored or get stuck or stuff like that. So it's nice to have something to jump into it to get away from the other thing while I work on the details for it. So.
It looks
really nice. And I painted this thing up. That was an Instagram post. That wall's mostly painted.
Yeah, definitely.
With the fans on it.
But following I like loving your updates on Instagram with the buildings and stuff like that too. So, but yeah, so definitely Sunday night, go check out Bob and Brian. They're going to do a lot more robust coverage.
I want to watch. So I missed
coverage of the stuff at Joefest. I didn't want to step on their toes too much, so I didn't go into great detail. That was just kind of my perspective.
Look at what Red got me.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
The zombie
guy.
I got that at Joe.
What is he from? Is he from?
I don't know. He was just a promotion thing. He's just a
Like a
zombie.
droid factory droid, or
Disney parks.
It's the zombie
Oh.
droid. So
The Halloween ones.
Like, I kind of don't want to take them out. That box is so damn cool. Like,
let's see how close
I,
we're here.
I
Well, I
keep
saw
very,
show it again.
I keep
Oh, yeah.
very few in box, but it's like,
Yeah.
I like how the background is like the spooky woods.
yeah, that's cool. Thank you, Red. But yeah, Red got me a bunch of cool stuff. Pirates got me 2 Shore Troopers. Oh, I found this at, we went to Koi's Comics. We didn't tell them about that. We went to Koi's. Found another Dino Rider, baby.
Oh, nice.
So if I can find them in the wild, I'm getting them. Like, and it was a little steep, but
I only found one thing at Koi. It's just that alien that was there last time I was there that I didn't buy, and I was like, I'm buying it this time.
a B-wing pilot.
Oh yeah, you did get that for your B-wing.
Yeah, you got the alien guy. That's right.
Yeah.
So B-wing. Hang on, I want to show some more because what the hell? Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, I got. Remember this?
Oh yeah, the Twilight pilot. I love that figure.
Yeah. Because I ended up, I did get the 4-pack recently. I still haven't opened it.
Okay.
But nice.
I'm doing like a whole
That's on
X-Men.
sale this week for $38, I think. The 4-pack.
That's not bad.
Oh, and then yeah, that's from Pirates. Thank you, Pirates. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing a whole video. I'll do a whole video about it. But yeah, Brad got me some really cool stuff. I never had those droids that
the assassin
always,
from Ahsoka.
Yeah, the ones that Famine loves. Yeah, so Rad got me one of those.
Oh, those are cool. I like those.
Mm-hmm.
They got really cool legs, and I don't know, they're just cool.
What up?
Did I get anything else from the other store? Oh, a first order trooper. It was just a little 5 POA.
Adrian said that other Dino Rider's name is Hump Hump.
No. You guys and your naughty names. That was it. That's all I got.
That's all I got. But
I mean,
yeah.
I got a lot for, I also need one of those, man.
Steve.
This is the I got this at GameStop. He came with like a minecart.
Yeah, he's like.
This is all sculpted in the head too, so it's all one piece, and then it attaches with like a cord. Like this is like almost like a hair tie.
Oh, weird.
And then it connects to his belt. So
that's really cool.
It wasn't very expensive. It was only like $13 or something like that. And I got another Jumanji Rhino from Goodwill.
Nice.
That's beautiful.
I think I got it for $3.
Good looking Rhino.
And it's a green tag. It was probably on sale.
You should 3D print. You should get an Ace Ventura head 3D printed and stick it coming out of the ass on that Rhino.
Gets kind of hot in those rhinos.
Kind of hot in these rhinos, guys.
Oh, God, that whole scene just keeps flooding back. But yeah, I think most of us or some of us are coming back at you next Friday with an episode of WMC. I know some people have 4th of July plans and stuff like that. So
and the following weekend too, I'm gonna miss because I got family coming up that I haven't seen in several years. So
it's all good, man. It's all good. But yeah, I think without any further ado here, everybody saying in the chat, thank you for coming out tonight. Remember to check out all of our stores for merchandise and stuff like that. You can support the channel, Patreon, like all that good stuff. Go buy a t-shirt out over at TeePublic. And
Super chats.
What? I have the donkey always in Amrak spot. That's because of my tattoo. It's donkey.
I thought you were trying to get everybody subscribed to your OnlyFans.
I got Sully on the front. If you guys want some Sully action.
This is like it's like trying to leave like an Italian Christmas party right now. We've said goodbye 78 times and no one.
Hey,
right?
I'm on now. I didn't get to say this last time, but so we stopped Raw Wrestling Recap, but I am now part of Collector's Corner Thursdays. Grown Ass Men Toys at 8:00. So and we talk much about WMC. So
they do.
Yeah.
Been there. All right, folks. Well, thanks for coming out tonight, and appreciate all your support. We will be here next week again with another topic or something. We'll figure it out. But yeah, take it easy, have fun, and Build on.